We human beings do so much to try to prove our worth and our value in a situation, and often it's not something that really helps us. We just feel so much at the effect of somebody else's judgments, or they're ignoring us, or saying the wrong thing. We feel like we are a victim of that person. And we don't feel like, and when we get sick, our whole medical system's based on the old science of Isaac Newton, 350 years ago, that something outside me causes the problem, and something outside me is what will fix it. No, the new science of quantum physics says it's consciousness that rules over matter. And that fits within a lot of spiritual wisdom of various systems through the ages, throughout the world too, where consciousness is more powerful and rules. And now the science is qualifying or bringing that more into focus for us. Because if I can see that I'm in charge of what interpretation I give to something, or to someone, or what event, or I'm in charge of whether I stay stressed out, or whether I choose to go sit and do breathing for 5 minutes, or whether I may choose to do meditation for a while, or I may choose to work on catching and canceling my thoughts that are negative and letting those go. Because if I can see that I have the power of creation within me, and that was wisdom from way, way back. When you think of ancient Judaism in the book of Genesis, it portrays God as creating with thoughts. God said, let there be light, let there be firmament, let there be water, and so on. And he created man in his own image and likeness. Well, that was just a way of saying we are part of that oneness we call God. We're not separate from it. We are in that same image and likeness. And now in quantum physics says we're all part of one unified field. It's an optical illusion we're separate, as Einstein put it. So if we can recognize our whole perspective and see that I have the power within me to create more, and I'm creating more of my own world. And if I'm getting more rejections, what are my thoughts that are attracting that? If I'm feeling a lot more loved and cared for, what are my thoughts that are attracting that? How am I thinking about the world and myself and everything that I do? Because I'm having a powerful effect on creating my life, creating my body, creating pain and suffering, creating healing and health, creating good relationships or not. I'm in charge of more of that than I think. And it's time, if we can wake up to that, we can feel a lot more heaven now, not some geographical place after you die that things were made into. Because in the Bible, Jesus said, no, don't go seeking the kingdom of heaven out there somewhere, it's inside you. But the church doctrine's got that distorted. They made it a geographical place somewhere, so old judge up in the sky called God is going to reward you or punish you. That's not spirituality. That was what some people made up about that, out of their ways of thinking in the world. And now we're seeing that not only ancient wisdom, but also the new sciences are corroborating we're part of that oneness, and we have that power of creation for ourselves, and for our worlds, and for our lives.